Hey, what's up, Car Kings? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's your boy, Scott Leonard, back at it again. Gonna react to some Brainrot content tonight. Probably gonna stay on for about an hour. If you guys are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss future videos and you don't miss the notification when I go live. But without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and start a video by Spencer Cornelia. I haven't watched any of his content in a while, so when it popped up on my feed, I was kind of excited to see what he was doing. Alpha male and his wife start a cult and get sued. Let's go ahead and see what this is all about.
Influencers these days, but the ones who teach you how to become a better father and husband while also being a massive hypocrite might be the worst. And this one mocks Christians too.
Christians, their whole life, won't do shit in public. Nothing. They will wait until they are in a nice, soft, warm place where everybody believes exactly what they believe. You're like, I appreciate it. You are worthless.
Meet Garrett White, owner of Wake Up Warrior,
agree some of what he said there.
Masculinity program. He'll teach you how to be more, do more, suck less, the male version of Boss Babes. He also runs a hair extension company for women with his wife that has been accused of scamming, so he's scamming women too. I mean, when the money's good, why not double up? On top of that, they're being sued for harassment.
The lawsuit was filed in Orange County, where Wake Up Warrior.
By the way, outside of this, did Spencer Cornelius fall off? I haven't seen any of his videos come up on my feed in a while.
Is headquartered. The women say they previously worked for the Whites as housekeepers,
500
assistants, and nannies.
I face
536,000 subscribers though.
Harassment and inappropriate demands.
Nothing shows more alpha male power than a harassment lawsuit.
How many been in a place where somebody starts talking to you and you know they're full of shit?
Yes, Garrett, that's what we're talking about today. Let's dive in. Garrett White began his career as a simple PE teacher, yelling at children, and eventually graduated to
What is
yelling
that
at
tattoo on his chest?
According to Garrett, he became a
Homie thinks he's fucking. What's the name of this fucking guy from the?
in public speaking.
God
Then
damn
he
it,
says
the
he
fucking
lost it all during
movie.
the 2008 housing collapse. While this could all be true,
Oh,
I couldn't
fucking
find any
A.
evidence of it. Strange.
I'm drawing a blank.
What
The
I did
movie that
find
the
was
guy
the
that
purchase
plays
of $20 million
Neo
home for him and his wife in
was in.
2021, paid for with a $16 million loan. That's quite a hefty loan, so at
John
least
Wick.
his current businesses must be thriving. Teaching weak dads how to be alpha males is all the rage these days, and Wake Up Warrior is no different.
A message came from God hundreds of years ago that is calling to a man like you to stand up, to wake up, and to rise.
Unmatched experience that helps you 4x your power in 6 weeks or less so you can ultimately take your business, marriage, and life
Damn,
beyond
I don't really need the fucking movie.
What does that even mean? It's like he didn't even give ChatGPT a prompt. He just told it to give him the most alpha pitch possible. For just $297,
He probably did.
any guy can learn how to become a real
probably
man and
legitimately
activate
did.
your power. And for $10,000, guys can attend conferences and events. Sound familiar? The application for
If you need to fucking attend the event conference to become a masculine man, you have another problem coming to you guys.
Week is hilarious. Are you a man? Would you consider yourself to be an aggressive man physically? Have you ever been punched in the face by another man? Have you ever punched a man in the face? Guys, it's 2024 and I know the UFC is popular, but can we stop pretending that violence is what makes a man masculine? The saddest part is how many fathers buy into this. Feels like my dad might be in a cult, Wake Up Warrior. My dad has been part of a Wake Up Warrior for a couple years now. He's always been conservative, really susceptible to entrepreneurs and their scams, and the guy who runs it seems to reflect a lot of his views, which I think is why he started paying for it. The advice really isn't advice, and it hasn't made him better in any way. He said Garrett called him out.
Supposed to make him better, and he was supposed to get all his money.
Was just belittled in front
I'm
of
buying
all the other
supplements
people
and
on
shit.
call. What got me is the way he talked about it. He was acting like this was some honor, and he talked about the leader of it like some deity. I got into Wake Up Warrior and left just before I got too deep. It got really weird. One of the things they asked us to do is record a video and send it in telling us to share a horrible thing we've done in our lives that we've told no one about. I'm dead serious. That was my wake up moment. And cults are often highly profitable. In early 2019, Garrett claimed $10 million per year in revenue. No doubt these gurus make bank, but they love to inflate their revenue numbers since no one checks.
What I was trying to say is that the tattoo that he has on his fucking chest reminded me of Constantine. Like, who the fuck does this guy think he is?
They've had 11,000 challenge warriors
fucking
at $297,
septagram on the fucking chest.
$3 million
Like he's gonna summon a demon or something through his fucking
He also claims
clavicle
they've had
bones.
3,000 Warrior Weekers at $10,000 each, which equals $30 million during the same time period. If these numbers are true, that's still an insane haul for an alpha male program, but well short of the $10 million per year he claimed. And his company was suspended for what appears to be not paying taxes.
Welcome to SoCal Live, my friend. You can live here too. You just gotta figure out how
I'm
to
using
play
the fucking Huracan
Well,
Spider.
that's one way to do it. These fake alphas love to use religion and community to make themselves look like good people, but often they just use that as a cover to do shady stuff behind the scenes.
That was when Jesus Christ came into my life.
I thought he
Again,
said that Christians were
It
suckers.
wasn't ever in. I was just playing a game with a lot of people. I didn't really understand what the hell I was doing. You notice this thing when guys came to Warrior, a vast majority of the men would search out God.
Yeah, and this lawsuit sure
The thing is that you guys are getting hit from both sides. Some of you want to LARP as fucking little soldiers and shit and paying some other guy like thousands of dollars for some stupid ass course. And the other half of you guys are fucking OnlyFans. You know what the word I'm looking for. Starts with an S and ends with a P.
God. Garrett Wife and his wife Danielle White were recently sued by 5 women for harassment, discrimination, wrongful termination, emotional distress, and whistleblower retaliation. Plaintiff Aniana Rivera held the positions of lead trainer and director of education. Alina Bowman held the positions of child educator and mentor for White's children. Brianna Schlesinger held the positions of nanny to White's children, personal assistant to Miss White, and house manager. Christy Kirkham held the position of newborn care specialist. And Lisa Chamberlain held the positions of nanny to White's children and house manager. So Garrett and his wife had a team of nannies and teachers.
If you're
for
just
their
joining
kids
the
and
stream, we're
basically
watching
ignored the
Spencer
fact that they were
Cornelius. He's
employees. Since they were around during more personal times,
doing an
Garrett and his
expose
wife
on a
felt
fake
it was
alpha
fine
male
sharing personal
who's getting
things.
sued for starting
A
a
little
cult.
too personal. He would discuss the size of his P word, and I don't think I can read the rest of that without getting demonetized. White also required Rivera to discuss her S life and relationships with him as a mandatory term of her continued employment.
Men and women are dying to be honest. They just have no one to be honest with because they have no trust in the people around them.
Yeah, Garrett, I think you're a little too honest. White required Rivera
You
to do a private
from
Warrior
YouTube are
Week with
pissing me
another
off,
trainer,
man.
Sam Falsify.
You guys
Prior
jump
to
in the
this training,
stream,
she told
you
Rivera
look,
she
watch
was
for a
too
few minutes and you
masculine
leave.
during her Warrior
Drop a
Week,
comment in the
directing her
chat.
to bring lingerie to the training, put it on, walk around and look at herself in the mirror and make her more feminine. I get that guys nowadays want women to be more feminine, but
Mom?
A, making your employees doing it crosses a major line.
Bring me my
and
Hot
B,
Pocket,
forcing
Mom.
women into femininity is not alpha, it's the opposite.
hungry.
Plaintiff Bowman was required to have weekly mentorship
I
trainings
want
with
my
White.
Hot
Some
Pocket.
assignments required Bowman to reveal and discuss her childhood traumas. Others required her to manufacture rage, gratitude, and a host of other emotions. Employees should never be required to discuss personal issues with their employer. This is sickening. Everyone should have access to high-quality mental health care from a licensed professional. That's why I partner with today's sponsor, BetterHelp.
Okay, we're not
and
watching the
over
ad, Spencer.
6,000 five-star reviews on Trustpilot. Thanks to today's sponsor, BetterHelp, we all same. An estimated more than 1 in 5
Seriously though, is it just me or did Spencer Cornelius fall off?
Kills nearly 60 million people. In response to
And this video is
BetterHelp
short as hell and he
connects
didn't even
you
get
with a
into
licensed
anything.
Therapist who is trained to be a support system while you're in
Mom!
need. If you find yourself struggling with mental health, it's okay to admit it to yourself and seek out solutions. And hiring a pro is usually the best way to solve problems. The therapist they pick for you will have tons of
where's my Hot
experience dealing with
Pocket?
whatever you're going through. Every single one of their therapists is licensed, has a master's or doctorate degree, and has spent
not
over
fair.
3 years and 1,000 hours
Why
working
don't
with
I
people
get
just like you.
girls?
And if
Mom!
you need to switch therapists for whatever reason, BetterHelp makes it easy to switch with no cost or worry. If you think therapy is for you, you can join the over 4 million people who have used BetterHelp. Use my link, betterhelp.com/Spencer.
That's what you guys sound like right now in your basement.
For a special
You
discount
basement
off your
dwellers.
First month of therapy. White would intimidate Bowman
They're
by
basement
boasting
dwellers,
about firing
babe.
disloyal people. Bowman was also exposed to
What'd you say,
inappropriate
Kendall?
comments and insults throughout her employment, where he called his wife and
what?
daughter Bailey Uckers and lazy C words. He also told her to
caveman,
give
yeah.
her husband a BJ. Bowman was terminated despite glowing reviews. The reason for the termination, according to White, was
Where
that
you
God
going?
had told him to lay her off. Plaintiff Brianna Schlesinger experienced
hey,
harassment,
good seeing you,
fraudulent
Kendall.
manipulation of her time cards, extensive labor code violations, as well as a hostile work environment. The company regularly altered her time cards in order to avoid paying her for the time worked. At the end of a family trip, White told her when she saw her boyfriend it was time to get off the pull-out couch and get some pull-out time. Plaintiff Christy Kirkham got pregnant and Garrett was having none of that. White told her, "We were going to let you go, but figured we will let you stay and work even though you are pregnant." Kirkham worked through April 1, 2023 when she was hospitalized, only 4 days postpartum. White called Kirkham and informed her
First of
she
all,
was
this
being
guy that
terminated.
Spencer is talking about, who the fuck is he? That's the first thing.
In response, he told
That's
her,
when you know they're starting out of stuff to talk about. When you talk about some guy who I don't even know who this guy fucking is. Never heard of him in my life.
Chamberlain hit his 2-year-old daughter. When Chamberlain refused, White told her to find another job. So this alpha male father claiming to teach other fathers how to be alphas not only hits his 2-year-old child, but demands that his nanny does it too? Disgusting. Chamberlain was taking care of one of White's children who had COVID and ultimately became ill. When she was set
Depends
to
on the
return to work,
context
White
here.
told her that he woke up that morning and God told him it was time to set her free. No matter what
he said
you think
God
about
told her
religion,
to
I think
set
we
him
can all
free.
agree
That's
that using it
crazy.
to justify being an a-hole
God
is
told
despicable,
him.
and it appears the women all have a solid case here. The plaintiffs are seeking $200,000.
When he's standing there with the fucking King James Bible in his fucking hand.
Determined by jury. I need a shower after reading that.
Oh, you
lawsuit.
can't make
It's
this
so
shit
gross.
up.
Garrett has the decorum of a horny 16-year-old. I understand the male desire for locker room talk and letting people choose how they speak in their personal lives, but these were business
Delusion.
relationships, and Garrett and his wife appear to have completely ignored that fact because the work took place inside of their home. I guess we shouldn't be too surprised a couple of scammers would have no boundaries. While Wake Up Warrior might just be a cringe fest bordering on a cult, the couple's salon academy called NBR Education has been accused of being a scam. Before even discussing their academy, a quick Google search shows that the average salon pulls in only $245,000 annually, with a potential profit margin of, checks notes, 8.2%. So that's $20,000 profit.
Yeah,
this seems almost impossibly low, but even if we tripled it, anyone promising an easy 6 figures is selling a lie. If that's not bad enough, Garrett and Danielle charge almost an entire year profit to join. $15,000 to join the academy, and they put
$15,000 to join the academy is fucking dumb
One
stupid.
woman said that when she was there, Danielle didn't even teach, and Garrett told them if they had an uncommitted customer to ask them about their S-Life. Another commenter backs her up. This Redditor says she got duped into paying for their academy, which turned out to be a total scam. My hair was ruined by their method. I have clients who wore it for years before coming to me who have permanent bald spots from the years of follicle stress, and the education side of the company is run like a cult. So the clients of the hair extensions company sound very similar to the clients of Wake Up Warrior, as well as the plaintiffs of the harassment lawsuit. Where there's smoke, there's fire. 2 months ago, someone posted about classes being shut down, and there's currently no registration option on the website. Their California
I don't
mansion
get it. What were
is
they?
for sale.
What were they
So what's
selling?
next for Bonnie
They were
and
just
Clyde?
selling
I'm sure
fucking
Garrett will
courses
tell
on
us
how to do
he
hair
is fond of
extensions.
Oversharing. Thanks for watching.
How do you fail at that? And this video was mad short. I'm disappointed in that one, Spencer.
Yo, guys, this video is dedicated to people that
Then we got fucking Jados making a video. College graduates can be millionaires. Homie, if you need to tell people that shit, then they need some fucking guidance. And in fact, I think there's definitely more college graduates that are millionaires than fucking people who dropped out of high school that are millionaires. You guys eat up all the fucking hype, believe everything you hear on the internet, and then you end up wondering why you're dumb and broke.
have, how you say in English, are graduated in university. They are maybe like lawyers, they're maybe judges, they're maybe doctors, engineers. And I've always say I'm a dropout. I didn't finish college, university. But what many people don't know is that I actually finished one. I actually have the proficiency certificate in Cambridge in English. So I'm actually certified as a bilingual by University of Cambridge. I did this many years ago. When I did it, my English was way better because I just studied that for years. But yeah, I have one of those university titles. And it's like a pretty renowned university, University of Cambridge. I'm pretty sure every one of you guys that have university degrees know Cambridge University. Then I did journalism, and in 4th year, towards the end
I thought he was
of
a
the
high school
4th year,
dropout.
which was the last year.
I thought you don't need to go to university to become a millionaire.
There was probably a few subjects.
I thought that if I just called for my mom,
I didn't want to.
they'd bring the hot pockets in the millions.
But one
What?
I received today in my Spanish page gave me the idea of doing this video, which is actually massive. So this video is for all these people that have a degree and actually work as an employee with that degree. And she was saying here.
Not everybody can be a business entrepreneur, man.
That I
If
don't
everybody
know
did, there would be no fucking
university life,
consumers. What the fuck?
And thanks to architects,
There'd be no
I can
fucking
live in
workers.
this mansion. Thanks to engineers, I can have that Bugatti. Thanks to doctors, I can be saved.
I know why my fucking mustache is itching like crazy.
That I should not disrespect that. And the fact is that I have never done that. You know, I've always said that everyone should follow their purpose.
He disrespects that shit in every fucking video he's made up until this point.
People get confused and they get triggered. Is that if you want to be a millionaire,
talking about if you have a hurricane, you're broke.
Because you're not going to be taught how to be a millionaire in university. You're going to be taught how to be an employee with a skill. If you have a passion for law, go to, law school. I mean, it's just pretty simple. I am not anti degrees. I am anti going
You're
to
the definition of being an anti-degree, bruv.
That's
every fucking video. He's like, if you're in university, you're stupid. I dropped out, blah, 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 blah. And now you're backpedaling.
He said that I am a very intelligent person. Then I think that I could not imagine a society where everyone is online fitness coach. I have never said that. I'm actually not even an online fitness coach anymore. That's how I started. Of course, I teach fitness, but I don't consider myself or see myself right now as an online fitness coach. I see myself as a life coach that helps you to be your best self, create a personal brand, and be the best at whatever you do. That is what I do right now. So, of course, I do have.
I'm gonna be done in just a second, baby.
I have a degree in online fitness coaching. I have a course.
You better not fall asleep and stuff tonight.
For people that want to actually learn that from scratch. If you don't know anything, but you want to be an online fitness trainer, I do have a course.
Yeah, you're gonna see
for that. In Spanish though, not in English. So in English you cannot access to that because I don't have it in English done, okay? But what I have right now is a coaching, which is a school, it's a university. And that's a university where you access to calls with me. And I teach what I just told you guys I teach.
I'm seriously I'm not doubting it.
It's extraordinary. I'm exceptional.
Also, didn't he say he was an English major or something just now? And now he says he doesn't have the course in English?
Not only have the qualities of entrepreneurship, sacrifice, work, vision, like I actually teach, but also they have an extensive academic, how do you say in English, academic degrees. That's false. Most of multimillionaires actually don't even have a degree. But I'm not saying you cannot be
wrong
with a degree.
Literally wrong.
I'm confused, bro. I mean, I attract people like me, and if you're a doctor and you're a multimillionaire, of course your circle is probably going to be people that have degrees and are also multimillionaires. So probably a doctor knows more multimillionaires that have degree than me. And again, if I had to say,
on the cocoa, baby.
I do have, it's 4 years and I did 4 years and I just dropped out the last few signatures. I mean, but I'm just honest. I'm not going to say I have a degree when I don't have that one. I do have the English one of Cambridge though. So this video is to open the eyes of all of you guys that have a degree, have an employment, and want to be the best, okay? What I do is I turn you into the best lawyer, into the best doctor, into the best engineer. That's what I do. How I do that is turning your...
According to 2019 report, over 80% of millionaires worldwide are college graduates.
That is habits, that is mindset, that is nutrition, that spiritual connection with...
Now, I'm not saying that you need to go to college to do that. But I think that if you have that ace in your pocket, it's going to help you a lot more than if you're just a guy trying to wing it from high school.
Let's say you're an engineer and you want to be the best engineer in the world. Well, you got to be the best engineer technically. That's your duty. That's
unrealistic. Unrealistic thinking, man. That's why these guys set you guys up for failure. They want you to buy their course and you hit a dead end.
Money, like engineering, like in medicine. Okay? I'm going to teach you how to be your best self, which is going to make you your best at your field. Then we have to be the most known. If you want to make the most money in any business, you have to be the most known.
This part is true. It's marketing.
How we do that? It's called attention, which is a personal brand. No, it's not. It's not ads. You guys don't need to spend millions of dollars in ads. That's a mistake. I've done that. I've been there. That's not how you build a real personal brand. That's not how you build real connections with people. That's how you chase stuff. I teach you guys how to build a real personal brand like I've done, how to become the most known in your field. And that's what I do.
Don't get me wrong. It's not that the guy doesn't speak facts occasionally, but he also makes a lot of missteps, and there's a lot of obfuscation in order to sell the fucking course.
Because if I'm a multimillionaire, I can actually teach you how to be a multimillionaire, whatever your skill is. Because any millionaire out there understands what it takes to become one. And that's dedication, that's, discipline, that's good habits.
See, this part is true. This part is 100% true.
Knowledge and how to do it. It's very different to be an employee than to be a business owner. It's actually completely different. So guys, this video, it's very important. It's a video so you guys understand that you guys that have degrees, I don't hate you. I don't hate anyone. I'm actually one of you guys, okay? And I can help you become your best self in your field.
This is a
I was
pitch.
seeing a video the other
Even
day
this video is a
that
pitch.
he was one of the best doctors in a specific field.
And in fact, he's trying to expand his demographic. That's what the purpose of this video is.
Guide doctors how to do it because he was the only one able to do it. But what about if this guy still had that skill, but no one knew him? They would not pay him to do that. You have to be known. It's not even like, okay, let's talk about millions. Let's talk about making a lot of fucking money, okay? Everyone wants to make money. Don't get yourself twisted, okay? Are you a doctor? Great. You want to make more money. Everyone wants to make more money. Making money is not bad, bro. It's how you use money that's bad. It's not the money itself. It's what relationship you have with the money. That's what's good or bad. Let me tell you how to make the money. It's, if you focus in just
You can see the gears turning before you even started fucking talking.
Better doctor, more skilled. The best doctor doing
No, the money comes in with the velocity of money, so you'd have to delegate. Get other people working for you.
Doing heart surgeries.
Opening your own practice.
Heart surgeries.
Becoming a better doctor is not going to make you more money.
Town know that you're the best doing heart surgeries. So what happens when the president of this country has a heart problem? He'll go to the best heart surgery doctor that they know. But if they don't know you, how the hell are they gonna go to you, bro? But what about if you're the most known? If you're the most known, you will you will make way more money.
Think about it, bro.
Than people that are way more qualified than you. And this is the reason why these people get so pissed. This is the reason why probably this woman was so pissed. Because she knows that she's very skilled. And she's not making the money. That's because no one fucking knows you. Actually, she had like 50 followers on Instagram. How do you pretend to make millions when 50 people follow you? It's crazy, bro. I mean, you guys have to wake up, man.
This part is true. This is why guys like Bill Nye the Science Guy or Neil deGrasse Tyson or Michio Kaku are like at the forefronts of like scientific debates and talks, and they're not like the best scientists. It's because it's just marketing.
Check out the free masterclass. You can
that
check
is
it out
true.
in the link below. But if you guys are committed to become the best at your field, shoot me a DM. Let's work. Let's get you winning. Love you guys.
What you say, baby?
And here's what's worse. When you tell anyone the truth, you find how
The
much
saint and the sinner, boys.
I can't tell
The
you
biggest
how
lie
often
weak
I
men
see
have
someone in my
told you.
comments, often in
Let's
a
see what he has to
feminine
say.
male or a lost woman, and they'll say, "Oh, I like 95% of your stuff, but this right here, no, I can't get down with this." Why? Because we're finally talking about you. See, when I'm talking about the whites, the blacks cheer. When I'm talking about the blacks, the whites cheer. But when I'm talking about the whites, then I become a racist. When I'm talking about the blacks, to the blacks, I become a white supremacist. When I'm finally talking about the women, then I'm a misogynist.
You
When I
spit
start
in here.
talking about the men, the women cheer. But when I'm talking about the men playing video games and being weak and lazy, then all of a sudden, I'm not one of the boys.
Marquette Devon be talking the craziest shit sometimes, but he's right. He's right. I can't say he's not right. I don't know if he came up with this fucking, or if he's paraphrasing somebody else's speech.
Too. How do you think the women got so crazy? You let them out of line. Huh?
I agree.
Western men who call themselves Christians today are not really Christians. If they were, they would understand better why the Taliban leads their country in the way that they do. Marquette, word? The Taliban?
I do kind of
is
agree
crazy,
with
is
this
it
as
though?
well.
If you go back, America was
It's
founded
so
by
hard to
religious
disagree with
zealots
this guy.
seeking religious freedom and respect for personal property. And in this white Anglo-Saxon Protestant culture, which created the nation state of America, within this political system, the white woman was not allowed to vote. She had no say. She was under the white Christian man. Very similar to what you observe in the Taliban today, which is what I'm pointing out is traditional, going back to how human life is supposed to be organized. That which is natural transcends all of the nonsense, all of the veneers that separate us. It transcends color, culture, creed, religion.
See, I started out disliking Marquette Devon. I keep calling Marquette Brown. Marquette Devon, the saint and the sinner.
And let me tell you,
but the more you listen to him talk, he does bring out a lot of fucking valid points.
Those who say that the man is the provider,
I'm not saying he can't be a scammer as well.
Where does that come
But he does bring out some valid points.
Can you find a natural source that verifies that? I'm not talking about your book where words are written, probably by a man. I'm not talking about the books that you claim are divine. Find me a natural source. If God is the creator, show me on earth where he created this. You don't even need words. Show me where he created it. If I tell you that man is the leader and the protector of the woman and that man should be strong, all you must do is look at man. Look at man in relation to the woman. Look at her soft body and her contours. Look at man's hardness and sharp edges and strength, bone density, fast twitch muscles. It is written in his biology. But if you tell me that man is the provider, and I don't say this as one who is in poverty, I say this as one who is well off and can provide for many women. But tell me, where do you see that God has written it in our nature that we should be the financial provider? Did we not come from hunters and gatherers? More quite what? Hunters and gatherers, meaning that we both worked.
Yep.
Worked for what? Sustenance and survival.
100%.
You go out and you pay for food with money. That is what we call the providing. Where did we get our provisions and our food from? Hunting and gathering. The men were supposedly the hunters. The women were supposedly the gatherers, meaning both worked such that we could earn that which sustains us. So it would appear that we were both created and we both toiled separately, but we both toiled.
I mean, you can go look at primitive cultures, bro.
To find the leader.
It's obvious.
And we're both supposed to bring in earnings. And let me add to that. For those who would suggest that
Recently, I watched a documentary with a tribe in Papua New Guinea, and they showed the gender roles, and it's exactly what he said. Yes.
Job. I challenge you with this.
We weren't just chilling.
Innovation, creativity, some of the greatest inventions that we've had probably require time to think. Probably require you not to be under pressure and under stress. The greatest inventors are all male. Those with the highest IQs are all male. The bell curve, or excuse me, the curve showing intelligence shows that geniuses come as males in higher proportion. That being the case, should we really have the geniuses toiling, or should we give the geniuses more time to think and to experiment and to work on things that needn't convert directly to $1 immediately? Maybe work on things that take time to develop, work on things that might fail, and tinker until they can create something that might revolutionize the way human beings live, make life more pleasant, safer, rid us of some incurable diseases, things like that.
The problem is that the human being is obsessed with escaping the rules and laws of nature.
Fill their time with work wherein we would give the females more time at leisure where they could think and their mind can be free, and they can have a stress-free mind, which is more creative. What do women do with their spare time?
Gossip.
Spa day, pampering, drink wine like there's no tomorrow, go on leisure,
Degeneracy.
scroll social media endlessly. That's what I observe. So I challenge you with these ideas that the man is the provider. It is the weak male, the less desirable male, that loves these ideas. Why do they love these ideas?
They can
Mark White? I'll tell you
subjugate the
why.
opposite sex.
You see, I don't have to provide for anyone. I get women just because I'm me. I don't have to make any offering. They make offerings to me. I don't get women gifts. They get me gifts. I don't ask for gifts, and generally I don't want gifts unless they're buying me flight hours.
See what I mean by this guy
private
spits
flights.
facts
So if you'd like to buy me
sometimes.
some flight hours, I'd appreciate that. But aside from that, I don't get.
I honestly
it's not
think his
necessary.
philosophy
They probably already
is
own too much
pretty
'cause they're very
accurate.
serious consumers.
I think that where he goes astray
the
is when he
weak
tries
male,
to get
He
financial
enjoys this
incentive
concept
income
of
for himself,
providing
incentives.
because he, based on his natural gifts, was not able to get the women that he wanted or even any women. And when you define the game based on the ability to provide, the guy who's short, fat, ugly, unattractive, effeminate, weak, poor personality, not charming, not funny, he's like, oh, well, I can make some money though. You heard me? I might not be able to make Shorty laugh, but I can make $1. You heard me? I might not be able to turn her on, but I can turn on a money machine. And that's how they compete. Whereas I can compete just based on she likes the way I speak. She likes the swag. She likes my style. She likes the creativity. She likes my work products. She likes that men respect me.
Actually have a
She likes I'm
personality.
respected in the society. She likes my style. Oh, that's a suit. I've never seen a
I
suit.
do?
You dig? I can compete on many metrics. I don't need money. Huh? Come on now. What you guys don't realize is that the weakest among us have defined our society. Matriarchy.
I've been
Women,
saying this for the
feminists,
longest
lesbians,
time.
Weak
The
males.
simps are the
defined our
regulators.
society. It's time for the strong man.
They enforce
exercise
and
their strength,
regulate
their power.
the will of the fucking females
The ism saves lives.
in a desperate
Man, no,
attempt
stop
to
playing
get
Trey.
to mate.
Right. Not even the male lion provides most of the time. It's mainly the lioness that do the work, and the male eats first. But he does protect the pride. Exactly. Due to natural size. He is naturally much larger. Let's talk about it. God ordained it. God decided it.
Honestly, I can't argue against it. Everything he said in this, at least this video, is true.
How powerful is social media?
Yeah.
How powerful you think it is right now?
What else do I have?
It control the whole world. It control everything that's going on, in my opinion.
Man.
A lot of
I should have
the
set this one up for last.
Yeah. A lot of like
Come to the young
Welcome
LA video.
back to the Bubba YouTube channel. Guys, today's video is going to be a little bit different. Usually we're always laughing, having a great time here in the Bubba community. But I think there are some times where
My girlfriend's over there.
certain topic, it warrants
Scrolling
extreme
endlessly.
seriousness. It warrants a really focused mindset. So we're not going to be doing
Looking
our
at
typical
clothes.
laughter that we always do. I personally think that laughter is the greatest gift. That
I need to get a
nature
second chair so
bestowed
she can
upon
sit
mankind.
right here
That
and help me
makes
stream.
everything better. But in this case, we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be talking about young LA and their misdeeds. And
Young LA.
holy moly, it's a lot. So we're going to explore into young
Every
LA.
outfit that
We're gonna
I
go
have bought from Young
backstory
LA
of
has
who they
shrunk.
are, and then we're going to discuss some of the issues that I have.
No,
with the
really,
Young
all of
LA
them.
brand. Now, if you don't know what Young LA
After like
is,
one
it's
wash.
a clothing brand that's centered around fitness and lifestyle. It's alleged that Young LA is the fastest growing fitness brand for clothing in the entire world as of now. It's rather popular online, and you'll see maybe a decent amount of
Oh
people
shoot, you're
at
watching
your
it on
gym
the
wearing
YouTube?
Young LA. Now, Germer is the owner, or at least part owner, of the Young LA brand, and he tries to portray himself as down to earth and very relatable. Maybe that is the case with him. I don't know him personally, but the brand is very well connected. They have a lot of iconic people in their company. They have Jay Cutler, for example.
Well, they
as you
just
can
pay
see on the screen.
influencers.
They have Ronnie Coleman, and they have a lot of different influencers. Yep, they even have John Jones and different UFC fighters. So this brand is not like unknown or anything. It's a rather well-known brand. But what this
What
brand
the
does
fuck?
wrong is in its PR. I think this brand, in my opinion, right, has the worst PR
on,
I
me too,
have
but what can we
ever
eat?
seen.
We
I
didn't take
literally
anything out.
can't believe what this brand tolerates.
Maybe some sandwiches.
Anything for money nowadays. LA had an athlete who was quite popular on the social media platforms, specifically on Instagram.
Steroid fucking crazy.
First off, cringe name. But he got dropped from Young LA in March of 2024. So still this year, keep that date in mind, when a video of Daddy in 2022 surfaced.
I'm watching you.
What happened is
you're talking under your breath.
What are we gonna call him? POS. So POS is going popular, viral. Then this video surfaces from 2022 in which this instance occurred. Of course, backlash, right? As
what are you eating?
Should. One of the most messed up things you can possibly do.
This footage comes from a well-known fitness YouTuber by the name of Kenny KO, and I will link the source video in my description. Shout out to Kenny KO for making this video and giving me pretty good information to go off of. Now, this absolute scumbag, absolute lowest of the low, right? I'm not gonna call him by his name. The guy doesn't even deserve.
Homies are roided out of their fucking minds.
If you beat on animals, you are absolutely
straight out the fucking can. Don't eat over there. It's gonna slime around.
You are a horrible human being, right? I don't really need to keep saying.
Right here.
I think everybody understands when they look at their dog and they look at their cat how much trust that animal has in you, and to violate that and to beat them, like do animal, that's beyond. That's just I'm my God, I'm like pissed off. I'm just pissed off even thinking about it because I own pets and I can't even fathom like that. Kicking it, that's crazy. But so this guy, right? He was a sponsored athlete by the Young LA brand, and they did as what any normal brand would do, right? They dropped him and they released this. So I'm gonna be reading this for anybody who may be driving. Young LA releases a statement saying, "Hey everyone, you guys might have heard about videos regarding a certain athlete and animal abuse. We just wanted to make you guys aware that the particular athlete is no longer part of Young LA and has been dropped from our athlete program. We take this matter very seriously and do not condone any sort of behavior like this." In this instance, right, Young LA, I'm not mad at them. They did the right thing, right? They dropped somebody who did something that's beyond acceptable, okay? And then we all thought that this was it, right? We thought that influencer was now no longer going to be supported.
What is this guy yapping about?
It was capiche, right? Oh no.
Oh, the animal abuse.
Try to pull a little sneaky move.
You bring him back.
I hate when the video has some crazy title like the situation just got exposed, and you're thinking it's something crazy, and then they come up with some fucking it's bad, but come on, dude.
Social media having him on the team.
You guys fucking hype the fucking issues up so fucking big.
All hidden and under the radar.
This is why I won't.
There better be some other fucking situation here.
A company when they try to.
Because it's just this fucking nothing burger.
About
I'm out.
Principle or an issue that is trending. These guys, in my opinion, they just don't care. At the end of the day,
also the guy who owns the fucking company, does he even lift?
What type of justification?
Do you even lift, bro?
Could possibly bring up when they had already punished the guy. They had already dropped him from the brand. See, like this owner
it's
of
6:31. We should get dressed and go to the gym.
Smile in his videos, and he'll just want to seem like he's a relatable guy. But you bring on this guy. You bring on.
No, guys, I'm scrawny still, man. I'm still scrawny.
One of the worst things that you could ever do. And then not only though do you bring him back on, it's done in a really, really shady way.
Really interesting.
Working on it though.
Around a month ago, this POS, got his name wrong, in his Instagram bio had that he's a Young LA athlete, right? He even added it back in, the balls on these guys. As soon as it started to get called out, but not only by myself, but other social media influencers.
We're more than halfway through the video and this guy's only still been talking about the animal abuse situation.
Remove it from the bio.
Did they do anything else substantial?
On every single post he does, if you actually read the descriptions.
So let's get this straight. Young LA dropped this guy from their endorsements because of his horrible behavior. Then they bring him back on, but they do so silently. They silently promote him. Then it's exposed that he has the endorsement in his bio. People freak out. What does Young LA do? They panic, and then they tell him to remove the endorsement out of his bio. Young LA, what is going on? What type of greed is it that human beings have, that they possess, that they were willing to forego all sense of
greed? What did they get out of it?
matter in the quest of money. I've talked about in some previous videos that maybe I'm just born in the wrong era where everybody just cares about social media and
this
clicks.
video is a
I'm starting
virtue
to think
signal.
that this problem has existed since eternity. I think that there are some people out there who generally just don't care. They try to virtue signal and then just
you're virtue signaling right now. This whole video is a virtue signal.
Like beating animals, like this is something that you just don't move on all willy-nilly. Like this is something that's a serious matter, and for you to endorse a guy with that,
I thought this guy was gonna come up with some real fucking dirt, some real dirt on them.
On the ownership.
This is a nothing burger, man. Okay, the guy fucking abused some animals. Get him out of there, but don't make a whole fucking video about it like the guy committed murder or something.
In my opinion, Young LA is the most garbage brand in the fitness community. Yeah, maybe they have all the fans.
Brand is trash anyway. That shit shrinks as soon as you fucking wash it.
Coleman of all these big name people know about these issues that
Jesse James West.
You know, Jay Cutler and Ronnie Coleman, they're pretty like famous. They are pretty busy. Who knows? Maybe they don't know what's going on. But to see a guy like Jay Cutler, to see a guy like Ronnie Coleman be part of this brand, it just makes me sad. I'm not gonna say that these guys are people who lack morals, because like I said, maybe they're
fuck
just
off the internet,
so
homie.
busy and they're
This
just
video
not
ain't
working,
it.
right? But it just makes me sad, and it really does start to make.
You think all these fucking people are gonna leave a brand just because they had one fucking person they sponsored did animal abuse? Are you stupid? You know the fucking world works.
But just seeing faces like Jay Cutler on this brand, it just makes me sad, man. Now we're gonna talk about an issue that definitely pales in comparison to what we've been talking about during this video, but I found something really shady.
You better not try and fucking segue to another video, because that video was ass.
Now they have this new video, right? We do it all, 127,000 views one day ago. Okay, you know what? Video did well, right? So then I go down below and I check out the comments, and this is what I see. Saw that there were 27 likes on this video, and I was like, that's kind of weird. Then the comments, only two comments on a video with over 100,000 views. These two people, the only two people to comment on this video, 130,000 views and only 4 likes. And the other person, 120,000 views after 20 minutes. That's sus. That would be like Mr. Beast numbers. Actually, I think that would be like, I don't know who we could compare it to, but that's a lot. That's a lot of views in 20 minutes. And then I said, maybe this is just like a one-time thing. Maybe like something is going weird. Maybe there's a bug on YouTube, and I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't know what video I got I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Well, I check out the next video and check it out. This one was recently uploaded. Young LA heist mission has 316,000 views about a day ago. I thought, okay, pretty good. And then I go to the comments. There's literally 7 comments, 2 of them being this: try to make the botted views a little less obvious next time. What's going on with the views? I am 100% certain that this is against YouTube's term of service. I'm very sure of that. I don't think that you can buy views for your video. I'm pretty sure with YouTube that would get you in a load of trouble. And this is just one of the antics that this company is doing. The only thing I ask of you now that the video is over is to be sure to like this video so other people may see it. Have a
video was
day,
ass.
Stay blessed.
I ain't gonna lie.
See you later.
And what's up with the stream lately, man? It's been 2 days of just, this has been slow as hell tonight. Slow as hell. There's one more video I'm gonna watch. It's a 2-minute, 38-second video. Let's see. FitXFearless, since I promised you guys I was gonna react to this FitXFearless video.
How's it going, man? Where you calling from?
Colorado.
Okay, what's going on with your dating life?
I'm scared of girls, bro.
You gotta watch a movie.
Why?
Homie said he's scared of girls.
I don't know, I just like...
This guy's trolling.
In Colorado? There's plenty of girls in Colorado. What you scared of?
I don't know, like when I go up to them, like I'll just like shake and like, okay, this, you know.
This is fake.
At 21? What the hell's going on?
Yeah. I'm in college. I'm a junior in college. I just get scared.
So you go up to them and you start shaking?
Like I'll start to go up and
Homie's trolling, I think. This is probably fake. But I don't understand what the purpose of the troll is. You're not embarrassing FitXFearless. You're just making yourself look like a fucking weirdo.
What's going on?
I don't know. I'm just like a little socially awkward.
Is that garbage can full, babe?
Okay. What? Do you go to a big school?
Yeah, I go to a Colorado School of Mines. It's like not really big, but it's just like,
this is fake.
It's like an engineering school.
I'm calling it.
What are you studying?
Cap.
Mining engineering.
Okay. So you're gonna have a good job.
Don't turn it off yet.
What does the physique look
Oh,
like?
that's okay.
Hold up.
No, that's okay. This shit's fake as fuck, bro.
Okay. Your body doesn't look bad, bro.
What?
You look good. Sit your ass down. There's no need for
My girlfriend came over. She saw my screen and she's like walked away. Like, oh, okay, you're watching this gay guy again.
I'm 6'2".
This shit's fake.
6'2" in good shape with a handsome face, and you scared of girls.
Yeah, I think I need to grow my hair out or something.
Oh my god, man! If you guys think this shit is real, and if FitXFearless thinks this shit is real, he's capping. This guy called just so this guy would fucking give him a bunch of compliments and shit.
So, how much TikTok you watch?
I use IG Reels. I just be on it all day.
Where are you going?
That's probably why your brain
Like
is
5
fried.
hours a day.
Yeah, your brain is fried.
Oh.
That's why you have.
You better not be going in that damn bed so you can fall asleep again like last night, and then be grumpy and shit all night.
You do that one more time, I'm gonna kick you. Focus on me.
Yeah,
You put more effort into IG Reels than actually being a social human being, but you're sitting up here complaining, you're talking about you scared of girls.
I hope that better not be the sound I'm hearing. I think it is.
With girls.
What are you, a bumblebee?
Start talking to girls more frequently. Start approaching more women.
Anyways, guys, it's been a slow night. I'm gonna call it a night. That video is fake for sure, and if it's not, then I don't know what to say.
Okay.
It's been
peace.
A good time with you guys, but I'm gonna call it a night.
Vision Pro was gonna
Catch
be
you guys
in
later. It's your boy Scott Leonard out.